Hi, it's Amy Martyn from CMS-Connected, and I'm here live at the Intranet Reloaded Boston event 2016. This is such an exciting event. With me right now is Celine Schillinger from Sanofi, and Celine was with us last year on the CMS-Connected show. She would just has such a wealth of knowledge on the stage. Thank you so much for participating.
Well, thanks for inviting me again. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, yeah. And are you enjoying the event this year?
Very much, very much. It's very, very interesting, very informative. I really like the connection and the knowledge.
Right. Oh, great, yes. So let's talk about intranets. Which intranet are you currently using within your organization?
So the company is using SharePoint as a platform. Mm-hmm. I'm just a user. I'm not in charge of setting it up or making it adopted, but I'm using it, and I see how it could be improved, so that's great, and it's a great place to come here and see and get new ideas, of course.
Yes, excellent. And are you finding it effective?
So I think it could be more effective if you enabled more like two-way communication. Mm-hmm. Right now it's a bit static, and search is a big area of improvement. Mm-hmm. Mobility, of course. I mean, if we're not mobile now, we get nowhere, right?
Right.
So I'm sure lots of people are working on that, but I'm looking forward to see the results on the intranet, definitely.
Excellent. And have you, as you're using it in a user perspective, are you incorporating some social tools and activities?
So I'm using Yammer a lot for the communities that we're building around change and changing the way we work and working better together. So that's really about collaboration. SharePoint is great for like database and sharing like deep knowledge. Yammer is another tool that I like a lot for my purpose, which is to create communities of intent. And a community of intent has to be mobile, it has to be super easy to use for people who are always on the go, or people on the shop floor have no access to desktop, and they want to find the same user experience that they find in their daily life, outside of work. Mm-hmm. So it has to be easy, it has to be visual, it has to be comfortable to use. So yeah, I do use Yammer a lot. We have a lot of success with that in supporting the movement of activists that we're developing in the company right now.
Right. And you were just saying we're just having a conversation about the expansion and how much is growing. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. So we're very happy to see our group growing, not for the sake of growing, but it means that more and more people are interested in hearing from others and sharing their knowledge. So we just crossed the 900 participants just last week, and it was only 800 just a month ago or something, and 500 just a couple months. So we're growing fast, and I think the reason behind is that we did not focus on the tool. The tool is just an enabler of a bigger purpose, of a purpose that really connects people into working differently to solve a big problem that we want to solve. So it's how do you facilitate corporate activism with tools instead of putting tools first and looking for adoption.
Right, exactly. So definitely you've seen such an increase in user adoption.
Definitely.
That's wonderful. So exciting to hear. I know that's the goal for everybody. Yeah. So where would you say you've seen, or have you seen the return on investment?
Actually, we see it a lot, and it's quite incredible to see people coming up with ideas that they've seen thanks to the network. It's just amazing. So people are feeling, because of this purpose and this network and this movement that we created, people feel empowered to not just propose ideas but implement them, collaborate, reach the department across the corridor and work with them on finding a solution. So we do monitor the number of wins that these employees generate. It's through a very simple tool.
Yeah.
And so people who make something, an improvement that makes today better than yesterday, or that makes tomorrow better than today, those people generate a win. And our target this year is 500 wins.
Wow.
500 improvements, either big or small, but
Yep.
some are really big. I can tell you, it's just amazing. It's just the beginning. But like just 2 weeks ago, I heard about an operator who had an ID, who implemented it. It's now making this manufacturing site, save $160,000 per year.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Because this person felt that he could do something about it.
Wow.
And he reached out to the network of volunteers, and now this win is being shared on the network, and so other sites are hearing about it, and now they want to do the same, and etc. It's creating a virtuous effect.
Right.
This person is super proud. He's being recognized.
Yes.
The visibility that the social network offers is a great tool to generate more of this.
Right.
So we're really happy. And yes, return on investment is definitely here, and it's big.
That's excellent. And that just means it all starts from, having a safe zone, having somewhere where people can open up and actually talk about it, which can bring forward so much creativity and ideas.
Yes.
So it's so amazing that your company is doing that.
Yes, and we're really proud to be like trailblazing, because it's not really frequent to see innovation and openness in the pharma industry. And I'm really happy to support this movement. And the big news that we had from last week was that we won a very important award for employee engagement.
Oh, congratulations!
Because of that. So the 2016 Gold Quill Award.
Wow.
To Sanofi Pasteur for this movement, this activist movement. So I'm really, really proud. Yes.
Wow, that's excellent. Congratulations. Thank you. And looking at the other side of the spectrum, is there items within your intranet or even within socially that are frustrating elements that you're still working on?
Well, as I said before, search and mobility are, I think, like two critical items.
Yeah.
And how to make intranets serve the pull effect instead of just serving the push effect.
Right. Yes.
We really have to move away from the push. I think it doesn't work anymore. It's not effective. We're losing a lot of time and energy, and we're creating disengagement. So what is our best energy for performance is our employees' engagement, right?
Right.
So, but it's not an objective or a purpose per se. Same as the tool. The tool is not the end goal. The end goal is performance. What do we want to achieve, right? So the tool comes in naturally if it's easy to use, and people will adopt it.
Yeah. So and then just my last question for you, and thank you so much for your time. If you wanted to start implementing something right away to make your intranet better, what would that be?
I would first involve people, users, as broadly as possible into thinking about what we want to do, what we want to achieve, and why.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't start from solutions. I wouldn't even start from technical problems. I would start by a process where we invite people to think together around the problem we want to solve, what's keeping us awake at night, what do we want to fight for, and then the tool that naturally answers this and enables this will come after easily, and it will be adopted easily because it will have been generated by this conversation. So people will feel ownership, right?
Definitely, and that is all about, and it's encouraging others to do more, which helps your whole organization. Yes,
exactly. That's engagement.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you very much for your time again, and that was Celine, and this is Amy Martyn from CMS Connected.